Facebook, sound like somebody mama, and the Facebook and the Twitters and the, you know, the Instagrams and stuff. Let them know that we are here. Hold on, we gonna be talking about housewives casting rumors. We gonna be talking about parental dress codes. We gonna be talking about a couple of things. We gonna have a few call-ins. I want to hear from y'all. Y'all tell me who y'all want to see next season, who y'all don't want to see, as if it's up to us. Hold on, I'm sharing it on Twitter right now. Tweet this, honey. Tweet this. If you're not following me on the Twitter, I am ATLien on Twitter. ATLien, honey. ATLien. That is me. Everywhere you go, everywhere you see, Google me. Hold on. ATLien. I didn't steal it. They gave it to me. Oh, I'm not signed in. I don't know my password. What's my password? There you go. Hey, RHOA Hot Tea. You said you here for it tonight, Rena, honey. I am here for it too. Yes, Juno pulling a double shift. Juno, I thought you was gone out. I thought you was out in them streets or something. So, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you so very much. For those of you who are on my Patreon, which is also Patreon, I am ATLien. I be spilling all kind of tea over on the Patreon, honey. I give y'all, watered down, diluted tea. And the people who, really, really are serious about their tea and their exclusives, I give it to them over on the Patreon. That being said, I'll share with y'all a few tidbits that I know. I just know for a fact that I have so many people lurking, so many people stealing my stories, so many people running with what I say, and then they don't even want to give me credit for it. Then when I'm right, they don't want to give me credit. They don't say where they got it from. Sitting here reading my posts word for word on their YouTube channels. But again, I digress. Look, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I know. I get it. I gotta deal with it. I've been dealing with it this long. I know people cut and paste all day long. I get it. I understand. But, y'all know where y'all seen it first. The true squad members know where y'all heard these details first. First of all, let me see. Who do I want to start with? Let me go into my little picture portfolio over here and see who I want to start with. Let's start with Phaedra, okay? Where is Phaedra? Where is she? Is she coming back? Have y'all seen Phaedra? A whole bunch of sites are saying that Phaedra is in negotiations to get her peach. I am here to tell you that she is not. I am here to tell you that she is not. Now, look, could I be wrong? Possibly. Am I wrong? Probably not. But I just want y'all to know, what I heard, what has been already reported on straight from the A.com is that it is a wrap for Phaedra Parks, as far as season 12 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta is concerned. People still are holding on to hope. I get it. Apollo is going to be released any day now. We get it. But, Phaedra has burned a lot of bridges, okay? Look, she's burned a lot of bridges. Nene tried to help her. Nene was trying to get her a little spotlight, putting her on her Instagrams and, taking her to Andy baby shower and stuff. And Phaedra just put her foot in her mouth and just ruined her own opportunity. This is word on the curb. Allegedly, all those things that, us bloggers, Black Blogs Matters, all the things that we are required to say. But, this is my tea and this is what I heard. Either you're going to sip it and take it in, or you gonna pour it out and just go on and believe what you heard. But again, somebody said a girl can dream. A girl can dream. A girl, just like y'all can dream that Sheree coming back, Lisa Wu coming back, Deshaun Snow coming back. Y'all can dream. I mean, the dream team is real. They still sitting on the sidelines waiting to be called. I digress. Let me see. Who is next? Oh, well, since we already got Kandi up there, y'all already know Kandi coming back. Y'all already know Kandi. She coming back, child. Look, she coming back. That's all I got to say about Kandi. People be saying that I'm hating on Kandi, but I'm not. I just don't feel like Kandi has gave us anything of substance, especially season 11. What did Kandi do besides scheme with Cynthia? I'm just saying, I saw it. Did y'all see it? Anyway, speaking of Cynthia, Miss Bailey. Let me find me a picture of Miss Bailey. Hold on. Where is she at? I don't even have my stuff labeled right, child. I just got all kind of stuff in here. I got Marlo, Phaedra, Kandi. That's Phaedra and Kandi right there. Then I have, who is this? I don't know who this is. I'm just gonna pick a picture. Nope, that's not it. That's the ghetto picture. That's Nene. I could have sworn I had. Oh, there go Kenya and Cynthia. Okay, let me do Kenya and Cynthia. Okay, so Cynthia's coming back. We talked about it at the in the previous video when I told you that Kenya was coming back. So here go a 2-for-1. I heard that Kenya will be back on the show holding a peach. Now, people have been disputing my tea, saying that Kenya will not be back holding a peach, but that's what I heard. So the Grinch is back. Okay, the Grinch is back along with her friend who plotted and planned to bring her back. Cynthia was actually on Twitter the other day. It's kind of crazy because remember we was talking about how it would be kind of poetic justice if Cynthia lost her peach because of the scheming and the scamming and all of that. If she lost her peach to Kenya. Well, apparently, the news be watching. They be on these YouTube streets and in the blogs and everything too. And so Radar Online actually reported that Cynthia had lost her peach. Well, after that, Cynthia hit the tweets, honey. Cynthia was in her feelings and she was like, y'all not gonna do that to me. Y'all's not gonna do that to me. Cynthia was like, I got my peach and it has been secured. Cynthia was at an event with Porsha and Tanya. Where is my Tanya and Porsha pictures? Lord Jesus, this is what I get for just trying to throw my pictures in here. She was at an event with Tanya and Porsha, and Cynthia actually, posted a little subliminal message and she put a little peach emoji and she put secured. Now, a lot of people are running with that, saying that means that everybody in the picture was secured, but I'm thinking that Cynthia wanted to acknowledge those rumors, and since she was in the company of a fellow peach holder, i.e. Porsha, she wanted to go ahead and get that news out there. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, where is it? I am so pissed off right now that I can't find the pictures that I need. Y'all know I love me some pictures. I love me some visuals, honey. Is this it? That ain't it either. Oh, well, I'll just put this one up in the meantime. I'll just put everybody up in the meantime. This is everybody. Shamari, we talked about Shamari. Shamari actually lost her peach. It has been confirmed, to me at least. It has been confirmed. Marlo even confirmed that Marlo Hampton was on a live the other day, and she confirmed that Shamari ain't got no peach anyway, so why we worried about her? So I'm like, Marlo didn't confirm my tea, honey. I was the first to spill the tea about Shamari not having a peach. It is it's also on straightfromthe.com. I reported that a couple of weeks ago. Y'all know the receipts are on the internet. Just Google it. It's gonna lead you straight from the A. So all of y'all people who be like, your tea is stale, honey, I've already written on it. I may not have written it the way you liked. I may not have put it in one post, in one pretty little post and just wrapped it up. But trust me and believe, I dribble it. I give you the breadcrumbs and y'all can put it all together. Marlo is back in a friend capacity. Marlo, I told y'all before, Marlo has a great friend contract. She is happy. She was actually getting paid more than Shamari, so she don't care. Eva is back. Tanya is back. Yavana will be back. Who's holding a peach with those three? I am not totally sure. I've been told that, once filming begins, that's when they're going to decide who is, between the friends, who's going to be a friend. It's going to be pretty much past the peach. As I said several videos ago, they are not looking for any new talent. It is, since they have a huge ensemble cast already, it was pretty much going to be past the peach. Who's going to have a peach? Who's not going to have a peach? Who's coming back? Who's not not coming back, all of that jazz. But everybody is coming back. Shamari, even though they snatched her peach, she was offered a friend contract. I was told that her husband thought it was a slap in the face for them to snatch her peach and bring her back in a lower capacity. You know, the legendary Ronnie Devoe of New Edition. But I've been told that she will accept the friend contract, so we will see Shamari in, you know, some form of fashion. Who else? You know, I already said the Porsha is back, Cynthia's back, Tanya's back, Marlo's back, Kandi's back. Nene's contract was up. Everybody was like, uh-oh, what's going to happen with Nene? Now, the same people who reported that Cynthia's peach got snatched was also reported that Nene Leakes will be back as the highest paid housewife. First of all, she was already the highest paid housewife. She was already the highest. We already knew that. But is she coming back this season? I want, as far as I know, she will be back. Will she be holding a peach? Will she be a friend? I don't know. For those of you who say I'm biased, I can sit here all day long and be like, yes, Nene, the HBIC gonna be back. She gonna have her peach, yada, yada, yada. But I'm telling you what I know to be true. She is in negotiations right now. You know, and so, you know, will she be, you know, the highest paid this season? Will she not be the highest paid this season? Will she be holding a peach? Will she not be holding a peach? I don't know, but I do know she is returning. So, you said I know. Be like, you be knowing. Yeah, I be knowing, but I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, you know, a little bit at a time. Let me see, what else do I know? Let me see who else is on here. Oh, yeah. Marlo did a whole live the other day where she basically talked about who was coming back, who wasn't coming back. She was throwing shade at Eva and Shamari and who else? Oh, she threw shade at Junkie Dineva, said he needed rehab just like Shamari did. You know, y'all sent me the clips. I was like, ooh, Marlo going in. So, you know, of course, I wanted to play that clip, you know, because anything that has to do with Junkie Dineva, you know, I'm all for it, honey. I'm all for it. I be like, y'all finally see what I see, honey. Let me see if I can play this little snippet. Hold on.
And I think Funky mad about this little show thing too.
Funky Neva is mad about the show with Kandi, child. He's so salty about that because he need to go down rehab. He need to go together. He need to go for powder.
Oh, God. Hold on.
And I think Funky mad about this little show thing too.
Funky Neva is mad about the show with Kandi, child. He's so salty about that because he need to go down rehab too. He need to go together. He need to go for powder.
Oh, God.
And Shamari need to go for drinking.
But that could be his karma too. Always talking about you on the show and then we're going.
And then go together, exactly. God don't make no mistakes.
So they want to know.
That was one clip. I couldn't hear what she said. Hopefully she said what she was supposed to say. I don't know, but this is the second clip. Look, when Obi asked when you doing like a audio thingy, I need some headphones, but I don't want to sit up here looking like ding dong with them headphones on. But anyway, hold on a second. I crack myself up. Hold on, let me do this.
Like, is it a problem?
You know what it is too, and I want y'all to know also. I have no problem with Eva. Only problem I have with Eva. Well, let me take you back. I had a boutique. I don't know if you guys know it. From the mall called the Red Carpet Boutique years ago. Eva knocked at my boutique before. Had no problem with the little sunflower. The problem was when she came around with this group of girls. Eva text me when we taping. What's up, boo? I get you. I feel you, Marlo. You're a real one. The shit group of girls be totally different. So right there, I didn't respect you, homegirl. I can't respect you and I don't trust you because I need you to act one way all the time with me. Don't come texting when we leave set. Then when we back taping, it's like this is reality TV, real TV, right? So that was my thing, Eva. So of course, I got some tea. I'm gonna bring it back to this group of girls because guess what? When they get some tea, they gonna bring it to y'all. But hopefully I beat them to it and tell y'all before they tell y'all. So that was my problem with Eva. It's just keep it 100. You don't got to lie to make it or fake it or whatever I'm trying to say. Just be who the hell you are. Shit, come on and let them know you have financial problems. That's when you really gonna get help. Don't come on acting like you the richest. It's just that just bothered me though. You feel me?
Yeah, you like that's why you had what's the name to Nene and them come over because you was gonna try to help you.
Yeah, like, shit, I got the rich bitch over here. I got Tanya the T. Shit, we can get you money. Tech. We can get you some money for real with them. So I wasn't trying to be too messy, but I had to let them know, like, oh,
okay, I'll turn it off.
Riches. But it's just, I'm not going to be sitting up here faking.
Okay. Now, what I've heard is that, you know, there may be some kind of, you know, relationship between Kenya and Nene, which I found to be interesting because they could actually totally flip the script because, you know, Cynthia and Kandi kind of like schemed to get her back on the show. Now that she's back on the show, who's to say that she and Nene Leakes won't be buddy and friends since they allegedly never had problems in the first place? Now, I'm just saying, you know, what I heard may be possible. Who knows? You know, it's all wishful thinking. I see y'all in the chat keep talking about Todd was suspended. How was Todd suspended from the show when he's not even a housewife? Explain that to me. And where would y'all hear such a thing? Like, if Todd called the show trash, which apparently he did on a Candy Coated Nights, one of them episodes, or Kandi Online, how would he get suspended? They're not even recording right now. They're not even filming right now. So no, Todd did not get suspended for anything that he may or may not have said about the show. Now, you know, I just find that interesting. Y'all believe everything y'all read. Y'all believe everything y'all read. Todd will be there. If Kandi there, Todd gonna be there. Gosh, y'all are funny to me. You said you wouldn't mind Yvonne getting a peach. Yvonne is that bitch. I think Yvonne deserves what she gets. I really do. Kenya, you know, everybody keeps trying to like say this is Kenya on the cover of Sheen magazine this month. You know, Kenya and baby Brooklyn. I guess she gonna show her single mother storyline. Y'all hate when I say that, but I'm just like, we never see Mark. Where is Mark? Where is Mark? Where is Phaedra? But you know, Kenya will be back. She's now, you see, she's prepping everything. Kenya ain't been on a cover of anything, you know, in the past year or so. Now that she got secure her peach, honey, Kenya starting off small. She's starting off small. She went over to Sheen magazine. Shout out to Sheen magazine. I never heard of them, but you know, they out there. You know, her and baby Brooklyn. She showed us a few pictures on her Instagram. There's one. It's so adorable. And there's another one. And she also gave a you know, a long little statement. She was like, it's her absolute favorite cover for obvious reasons. When I tell you that Brooklyn Daly is a little star, although I want her to be an astrophysicist or a surgeon, she's got it in her DNA. It's so exciting to see her personality develop and the various skills she learns day to day. Of course, I worry like every mom does, but it's the tiny victories like seeing her roll over for the first time that assures me she's going to be fine. I love this little angel so much it hurts. Please check out our story and see why I think she's amazing. We love you all and thank you for our amazing glam squad. You did that so perfect for our mommy and daughter cover. It was a beautiful cover. I think they look amazing. They look amazing. Yes, get it, Kenya. Yes. Now, it will be interesting to see if Kenya will allow, or will Mark come on the show. Y'all talk about Todd said the show was trash. Hell, Mark said the show was a bad look for black women. So I mean, you know, will Mark be on the show, Team Twirl? Will Kenya be transparent about her relationship or lack thereof? Will she talk about, you know, the stresses of being a new mom who doesn't live in the same city with her sperm donor? Will we see any of that on the show? I'm just asking the questions. I'm just back here looking. I don't know. You know, she did fight very hard to get back on the show, but I'm like, will we actually see, you know, what's going on in Kenya's real life? Will we see that? You said she better, RHOA hot tea, she better. Mark is an Aries, another fire sign. You believe it. You said where the sperm don't. Renomat. I don't know where Renomat is either. I heard Renomat was a bouncer at a club in College Park in Atlanta. I think that's what he was doing for a while. He was trying to get famous, but it didn't work out for him. Does her daughter have developmental delays? Just asking, is that going to be her storyline? Oh, Mr. Vunda, I don't know, but I don't know. She calls her miracle baby. So you said the marriage license is in the cloud. I don't know where that marriage license is. Who knows where is Phaedra and the marriage license? Let me see what else I can talk about. Hold on. Okay, let's switch gears for a hot second. Hold on. We have where did she go? The ghetto. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let me pull up the ghetto, child. No, not that ghetto. The other ghetto. I don't know if y'all have heard or not about the school in Houston that has imposed a dress code for parents. Some people are saying that it is discriminatory. Others are saying that it is necessary because, a bunch of the parents actually, walk around, school looking less than patronly or parent-like. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. One of the, hold on, here she is. Let me see. This is the lady who was turned away from the school. She was turned away from the school when she was trying to register her daughter. She was wearing flip-flops, a Marilyn Monroe t-shirt, a bonnet, and she refused to leave. The teacher told her she could not come into the school dressed as she was. She refused to leave. They threatened to call the police on the lady. The lady called the news station, and the news station spoke with her, and she said that there was no rule or anything saying that she could not be dressed the way she was dressed. Nevertheless, the teacher issued a statement immediately following. Hold on, that's it. Oh, I need to pull it up. It's small. Immediately following this woman's arrival, basically saying, no bonnets, no dresses up your ass. Well, she said up your butt. No shorts, no sagging pants, no bonnets, no rollers, no flip-flops. Basically she's saying that she wants the environment to be congruent. Hold on, I'm going to read you exactly what she said. Let me pull this up it's on Straight from the A. The video and everything is over there. She actually said, which I found quite amusing. It's James Madison High School. She said to prepare our children and let them know daily the appropriate attire they are supposed to wear when entering a building, going somewhere, applying for a job, or visiting someone outside of the home setting. I am going to enforce these guidelines on a daily basis at Madison High School. We are preparing our children for the future, and it begins here. So, Lewis says she was wearing the headscarf because she was in the process of getting her hair done. Headscarves, as well as the band satin caps and bonnets, are commonly worn by women of color to protect their hair. This is in the article, child. When Lewis refused to leave and asked to see a written dress code, she says they called the police on her. The letter detailing the dress code was sent out the next day. Lewis states, I'm not saying that it's a part of my religion, but it could have been, but I just wanted to have it up. Who are you to say that I can't wear my hair up in a scarf? Who are you to tell me how to dress? A spokesperson for the Houston Independent School District declined to comment, and Brown did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. The president of the Houston Federation of Teachers actually told CNN that he feels the policy seems a little classist. Having body parts exposed is one thing. Turning someone away because their hair is in rollers is a little ridiculous. This is an issue of a principal issuing a dictatorial edit rather than having substantive conversation. The policy is facing widespread criticism, with many people calling it discriminatory for how it disproportionately targets Black women. I understand. I mean, at the end of the day, we should dress. We should dress appropriately, but you know, some people don't own no clothes. You can't tell the people how to dress. You need to be managing the students, making sure the students are dressed appropriately. You need to be managing the students, making sure their test scores are high enough. People were saying that the test scores in that district are the lowest of the low. So basically, you are trying to police these parents when you need to be policing them test scores and them students. That's how I feel about it. I don't feel the lady should have had the police called on her because she had on a bunny and some flip-flops. Now, you know, ghetto is ghetto. We understand people wear what they wear. People are comfortable in what they are comfortable. It's not embarrassing to me because I wouldn't do it. But I get what you're saying, Saray. I get what you're saying. HTHTV said if private parts aren't exposed, mind your business. Let me find that picture again. Where did the picture go? She said, if private parts are not exposed, mind your business. Her private parts were not exposed. I mean, you know, it was a short little dress. It looked like a t-shirt, but I've seen shorter mini dresses at the club. She had on flip-flops. I mean, she looked a mess, but that ain't for us to decide. People look a mess every day. Is that for us to decide? How can the high school dictate what the parents wear? But, you know, in addition to the Black women, now, let's not leave the Black women out. They also said in the policy that men cannot wear wife beaters. Men cannot wear wife beaters. They cannot wear sagging jeans. Women cannot wear jeans that are torn and exposing the buttocks. I mean, they got a whole bunch of things, and these are for the parents. This is not necessarily the students got their own dress code, but they want the parents to adhere to a strict dress code, or they will not be allowed on the premises. What do y'all think about that? I mean, she looked like she don't care. Represent for your children. People look a mess every day. People do look a mess every day. I'm just saying, they need to be policing them test scores. They need to be policing them students. Policing the parents is just one other thing that they are doing that they should, like, you're going outside the realm. At the end of the day, it's going to be like my mama, sister, cousin can't come to my play because she wasn't dressed appropriately. I mean, I don't know. You said, really? Some people don't have time in the AM. Look, Sarah, I don't have no kids. I don't know. You know, it may be a struggle. If you got a whole bunch of kids, it may be a struggle putting on clothes. Some people just got a lot to do. If I barely make it out the house, and I ain't got nothing but a dog, so I don't know. If you just want to throw on your little shirt and all your body parts are covered, she ain't showing no cleavage. She ain't showing no crack of no ass. She got on her flipper. All the lady wanted to do was register her child. She didn't know them folk. She just wanted to go in there, sign the paperwork, and go home. She should not have been turned away, and the police should not have been called. But again, you know, is this something that is happening all the time, or is this just one instance where they created this policy based on this lady coming and you know, creating a ruckus and getting the media involved? Now that the media involved, now they created this whole entire policy for everyone. And so therein lies the problem. Because, you know, this one person, you know, raised the stink and was like, you know, I should not have been turned away. The policy wasn't even in place when she got there. So that's the part of the story that a lot of people don't know. So that being said, I would love to hear from y'all. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. We can talk about housewife stuff. Some of it, I'll tell you what I can tell you. We can talk about the dress code. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Over on the other channel, we already talked about the YouTube drama, so I would prefer not to continue to talk about that. I'm tired of that. So if y'all want to go revisit the whole wiretapping situation, people recording phone calls, which I think is just ludicrous. Y'all go over there and watch that. We just did a whole hour on that about a couple of hours ago. Hold on a second. Phone number is 718-362-6360. The PIN number is 9427819. Thank you so much, Juno. What's up, North DeKalb?
Joining the conference now. This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now.
Hold on.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
You said, yes, callers, no more little boo. It's little boozy. Little boozy. You know, I don't want to like confuse her with the rapper. I want her to be known as Lil Boozy for the booze, for the winos. So they understand booze and wine is Lil Boozy. Hello, caller, you are on the line. 4929, you are on the line. Oops, hold on. Hello. I'm sorry, I muted you for a second. I apologize. Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
My name is Wendy. I'm calling from Ohio. How are you?
Hi, Wendy. Hold on a second. Let me connect my speaker really quickly. I think I went off. Hold on, because I can't hear you.
Okay.
It says connected audio speaker. Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say I love your YouTube channel. I love everything that you do. You are an original.
Thank you.
You know, there are copycats out there, but you do the best.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, so I want to talk about the Housewives.
Okay.
First of all, I'm not excited about Kenya coming back. I think Kenya just causes a lot of unnecessary drama, and I don't really see her starting an alliance with Nene. I think there's been too much trash talking between the both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, it's probably too late to try to repair anything.
Yeah. Well, you know, what I found interesting is during the whole reunion, Nene kept saying, I don't have a problem with Kenya. I don't have a problem with Kenya. It seemed like her energy was more focused towards Cynthia. Like, she didn't even care about Kandi. So that's why I was like, it's a possibility. You know, who knows? You know, Kenya's a sweet talker. She knows how to manipulate people. So I'm sure, you know, if they had a conversation and Kenya said the right thing, who's to say what would happen?
But my thing is, who is Nene going to film with?
Well, she did.
I mean, she's, you know.
She didn't say she wouldn't film with anybody. Remember, she said we are all co-workers, which means when the camera starts rolling, I'm on the clock. So she didn't say she wouldn't film with anybody. So I don't know.
So you really think there's no possibility of Phaedra coming back?
I really think there's no possibility of Phaedra coming back. I really feel that there is no absolutely from what I heard about what happened and what the person said and why they said it, and they was like, you know, yeah, there's no possibility of Phaedra coming back.
Damn.
I mean, look, there's always a sliver of hope. I don't hire and fire people, so who's to say what may happen? But I don't think there's...
Okay, so one other quick question. Mm-hmm. With Kenya coming back, has Mark agreed to get filmed?
I don't know.
That was part of the reason why she didn't come back before.
No, the reason she didn't come back before is because Bravo didn't invite her back. Despite what everybody thinks as far as, you know, she had a high risk pregnancy and, you know, she was doing this, that, and the third. You know, she was not invited back. She was not asked back. So she didn't have the opportunity to decline anything because she wasn't asked back. So this situation is different in that she actually got an offer and she took it. So I don't know if, you know, her offer includes, you know, the family and all that or not, but, you know.
Okay, because I was under the impression that Mark didn't want to film, so that kind of tied into what happened to her. But that makes sense.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that was it. I'll go ahead and let you go. I know other people are calling in. But,
thank you
thanks
so
for hearing
much.
me out.
Thank you for your input.
All right, take care.
All right, bye. 3343, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
It's Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Okay, I ain't really happy that King come back. I hope Phaedra come back. But let me get to the woman in the dress, okay? Because I dress like that in the morning, take my kids to school in my flip-flops, because I'm trying to come back home, take a nap, and get that butt to school, okay? So since they trying to worry about how I'm dressed and stuff, I'm sending my kids to school to get an education. Won't they worry about making sure the test scores is right and making sure they teach my kids to remember what I got on?
So what about, okay, you dress that way to drop them off at school, but what if you got to go into the school to sign some paperwork?
I might look like that in the morning too. Look, I'm trying to rush home, okay? And I do have a preschool I have to go sign in the morning. I go in the classroom looking just like that, okay? In my long dress and not my headscarf, my wig, whatever. But it's tied up, okay? Except to the 100.
Oh, but you wear a long dress. You wear a long dress though.
I have a dress just like that. I wore it to the school. It's hot out here now. But it's hot. But I'm appropriate. Just ain't nothing showing. I mean, I got flip flops on. I got my head. my wig, but it's tied up. But I'm not looking bad. I'm looking. I don't see worse. Okay, so let's be happy that she bringing her kids to school to get an education. How about that?
Okay, look, okay. Okay.
You know, when you want, then my thing is this: you talking about you want parents to make sure they dress for her sex and stuff. I get all that, but start with your school first and make sure your teachers are well teaching their kids how to test scores and all that. And if you do that, maybe the parents might dress a little better accordingly. How about that?
All right. I mean, look, that's all you got to say.
So,
look, everybody was like, you ratchet, and Andrea, you ratchet. They said you real hood. Look, mothers don't be having time. We got the weight of the world on our shoulders. We ain't got the time to be picking out outfits and stuff, child. We're trying to get the children to school. I'm saying we, because I'm a woman too, honey. Like, we ain't got time for all that. Who got time to comb their hair?
I got 4 kids. I got 4 kids. I'm taking to school, and I got 2 kids going to 2 different schools. I'm tired in the morning. I'm trying to get everybody to school and on time so they can eat breakfast. Come on now. And look, I'm a college educated woman, but my mama came to the school looking like that before too. But at the same time, she was very professional when she came down to enroll me in school. She was in her suit and everything. Now I'm not saying if I'm going in there if I have an IEP meeting, I'm dressing accordingly. I'm gonna have my professional attire on. But if I'm dropping off kids, I might have to sign something real quick. I might look just like that in the morning. Sorry, ain't nobody paying my bill except me.
Okay, I got you. Well, thank you so much, Andrea.
Okay.
All right.
Have a nice day.
You too. Look at y'all in that chat. Y'all, he said she look. But she's not exposing anything but her knees. I mean, I'm just saying, why y'all care so much about what the mama have on? She was just going to sign some paperwork. That's all she need to do. Call it 3120. You on the line.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. Who am I speaking with?
Yes, this is Travis from Las Vegas.
Hi, Travis.
Yeah, so I want to touch on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So
okay.
I just feel like, honestly, I won't be too long because I know you have so many calls, but I just honestly feel like this show doesn't really know. I feel like it's the only franchise that doesn't know how to survive with new people. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they don't give new people a full... I don't know. I just don't feel like they give people a full chance on that show. Like, I just like with Shamari being demoted. I think she did everything right as a housewife. They should have demoted Eva's ass, honestly, because she came on there frauding like Sheree and just, I don't know. To me, I just feel like they have to learn how to integrate the new people into the existing group because it seems like it's really tough.
Right. I think so too. I think everybody has their favorite, and I think they do put a bunch of weight on what the fans say and do, and people's fan bases and everything. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe out of all of them, Shamari is the one that has the least amount of people on Instagram. Shamari is the one who got the least amount of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're looking at a budgetary perspective, you're like, okay, let's cut her, because and let's bring Kenya back, because we know we can get more bang for our buck with Kenya, regardless of what we pay her. She got a big following. She got people that want her back. She got the Instagram following and the social media following and all of that. So, I'm just assuming. I don't know for sure, but I get what you're saying.
Like, honestly, I feel like my opinion, I feel like Shamari should have came back as a peach holder instead of Eva. I feel like Shamari was being her true, authentic. I feel like the first half before they went to Tokyo, I was a little skeptical, kind of side-eyeing her a little bit, but I feel like she just had to get used to, the cameras and all of that. But she's basically, from what I was reading somewhere else, she's coming back, sound like damn near free, getting paid like kibbles and bits to come back. I mean, it's probably a little more than what I'm getting paid.
Yeah, just a little appearance fees, I think. She'll just be paid for whatever appearance she makes. I think also with Shamari, she didn't necessarily bond with any of the housewives. Remember, like, Kandi brought her on there and they weren't really friends. Her and Nene was cool or whatever. Can you see her and Eva hanging out, her and Tanya hanging out, her and Marlo hanging out? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't see her actually bonding with anybody. Her and Porsha tried to go out on a little double date, which was kind of awkward to me, but so I think that had a lot to factor into it too. Like, she's younger, a bit younger than everybody, and then they tried to put her with the younger person and she still didn't gel.
Yeah, I mean, I now that but I see it, and then now I'm thinking about it. Part 3, she was pretty much on mute the whole part 3 almost. But I really enjoyed her, and hopefully she may pull a Porsha and get demoted and come back with a spinoff. Her and Ronnie have some type of music show. I don't know, but now what do you think about this? I feel like eventually Yvonne might get a peach eventually if she keeps turn it up. I don't know. I really enjoy her too. Like,
Yvonne might.
Those two are just something new.
I think if she has more of a role next season, who's to say? Like, everybody keeps saying, who will Nene film with? Yvonne, Marlo. You know what I'm saying? So, who's to say what will happen? We don't know what her story will be. So,
I just feel like, honestly, this is the last thing I'll say. I just feel like the cast next season should be Nene, Porsha. I'm still trying to hold. I know you have True T, but I'm still trying to hold out some hope for Phaedra. I love Phaedra to death, but Nene, Porsha, Phaedra. Although I can't stand the girl, Kenya, Shamari, and maybe Yvonne or Marlo, and boom, you got a cast. In my opinion, no Cynthia, no. I feel like Atlanta will get back to how it would be if they had that cast. But I'm going to take too much time. I know you got callers on the line. I appreciate you taking my call.
Well, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
All right, no problem. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Are y'all here for Cynthia's storyline with Mike Hill? Are y'all here for it though? Like, she say her peach is secure, but do we really want to see? Do we want to? I don't know. 8414, you are on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey. No, I'm not here for Cynthia's storyline with Mike.
What?
It's old.
How is old? She just started.
Same old storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, different man.
Ooh.
Okay, so she coming back. Will she take a pay cut? Have you heard anything about that?
I don't know numbers. I really don't. I do know that she, look, she implied that her peach is secure, so I'm assuming that she telling the truth. So I don't know what she took.
She could be telling. I mean, I know you said don't believe everything you read, but
again, Radar Online reported that she was fired. You know what I'm saying? So I look. I heard she was coming back.
Then
I did hear she was coming back I heard she was coming back from a good source. So again, I don't know, if she took a pay cut or not. I know that's been circulating around. I don't know if she did, but I do know she's coming back.
Okay, so what about Eva? Is she coming back?
Oh, excuse me. Eva is coming back. Know. Eva's coming back. But I don't know her peach status yet. I haven't heard what, if she be holding a peach, if she's just a friend or whatever. Shamari has been confirmed that she's just a friend. Marlo has been confirmed that she's a friend. Porsha has a peach. Cynthia has a peach. Nene is in negotiations for her peach. Kenya will be back with a peach. So, yeah, I'm not sure.
What about Tanya?
Tanya's coming back, but I'm not sure in what capacity. I heard she's just a friend. A lot of this, as far as the friends turning to peaches, they won't know until after they start filming. And they start filming in a couple of weeks or whatever. I think a month or two.
Yeah. Well, I sure hope Nene come back, because that's why I watch.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm pretty sure she'll be back. Again, I don't know what capacity she'll be in. And that's just being honest. I know her contract was up. She had to negotiate her contract. You saw how hardball she was playing on the reunion. So who's to say what may happen? You know what I mean? They may not offer her what she want, and she'd be like, "Forget y'all." So, but I do know they want her back. So it's just a matter of if they're gonna pay, what's gonna happen, all of that.
Yeah, and I see how like a lot of people trying to make a big deal over, her having a little run-in with the producer.
Mm-hmm. They trying to make a big deal out of a lot of things. We was talking about it over on the Patreon, how they were, saying that she was drunk in the DMV and all of that. And I'm like, it's just interesting how, some of these stories pop up when she in negotiation, so it's like, remember she even said that people be trying to like block her blessings and block her bags and stuff like that. So cause I was almost like, okay, but she wasn't that drunk, cause I seen a lot of, people who are friends of hers who I follow, and they were filming from there, and she wasn't drunk. I saw her on stage. I saw her mess up the lady name or whatever. But other than that, I didn't see nobody else complaining about her being drunk besides whoever sold that story.
Yeah, and I didn't hear the DMV, but I heard that she was drunk at a comedy show.
At the MGM. Yeah.
And I'm like, I ain't never known her to be a drunk.
No, she get tipsy like everybody else. Yeah. But anyway.
But not a drunk.
Well, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for taking my call.
Well, I appreciate you for calling.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
9773, you are on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Jaquela. I have turned into a regular caller by now.
Who is this? I can't hear your name.
Jaquela.
Hey, Jaquela.
Jaquela.
Hey, Jaquela.
Sometimes my name may come up different as the river, because my business and my YouTube is under that.
Oh, I don't see any names. I just see the last 4 digits of your phone number. I'm
also a Patreon member. And before I forget, I always want to say, I love Robert. I have such an appreciation for him. I don't know what it is. I love his voice. I'm such a Robert fan. So I hope he's on here. I hope he hears it. I love you.
Go subscribe to his channel. Click on his name and subscribe to his channel. I don't even know what his channel name is. I think it's his name. Or if he was going to change it. I don't remember.
I'm about to find him in the chat.
Yeah. Robert, if you in the chat, say something.
Well, going on to the Housewives. So a lot of people are confused on what's Nene's beef with Kenya. And I think I've told you that I've been like rewatching all of them, and I just caught up to this season. I personally don't think that Nene ever really was back on with Kenya 100%.
Really?
Ever since seasons ago when Kenya kind of like did that really shady shit to her and had that charity thing in her honor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, you
because
catch it
after
up.
that, it was like Nene had breaks and she left and stuff like that. At least going off of filming wise. And then when Nene came back, I feel like her relationship with Kenya was more so on a
you're friends with Cynthia, and I'm gonna try to get along with you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like they ever really even connected in the last season they filmed together.
Yeah.
The one like with Kim and everything.
Well, the very, very last season they filmed together, they kind of bonded when they were like, you know, tag team and Kim Zolciak at the reunion. But other than that, you're right. They never were like bosom buddy friends. They was always cool, but they weren't like, you know, clicked up or whatever.
I feel like Cynthia was always more of like the glue that kind of held them a little bit together.
Yep.
A little bit, but I don't remember even seeing any like solo scenes between Kenya and Nene.
Right. No, I agree.
And then also, I want to remind people want Kenya back so bad, but let's also remember that her last season on the show too, we barely got anything from her. Like her as a married woman, she changed a lot.
That's why she was punished last season. Because, you know, it's like she specifically, you know, got married after she signed her contract. And then she didn't want to give Bravo anything. Remember when she was like on the phone with her husband all those times, calling his voicemail and all of that. You know, so it was a lot of things that Kenya didn't do that, you know, they weren't pleased with, and that's why she didn't get a pickup letter. She didn't get asked back. So
but like her whole entire persona completely changed on the show. So we don't really know what type of Kenya we're gonna get.
Right.
I'm not a fan. Hopefully we get something a little bit better.
You said hopefully we
but it's going to be a mystery of like what we get from her.
Yeah.
I also feel like Kandi needs to get her own show. She don't need to be peach holder anymore. She needs to get her own show.
Get her own show? Doing what though?
I really do like her family. I think focusing on her business, not like she had the other show, whatever that weird show was, with the talent, whatever that thing was. But I really like Don Juan. Like I like her people.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than Kandi.
Yeah.
So I do think, like, with all the stuff that she has going on, I think a little small show with her, like, if KKK can get a show, Kandi can hold her own show.
Okay.
But I do think that she's holding a peach from somebody else that probably should be on it. Like, Kandi also doesn't feel attached to me, to many people, but...
Well, you saw how Nene shut her up. Like, think about during the reunion, like, Kandi didn't really, like, contribute much. Like, you know, her only issue, well, I mean, you know, she talked about her situation with the surrogacy. But other than that, it's like, you know, she didn't really contribute much except for her behind-the-scenes stuff with Cynthia. And even with that, you know, Nene was like, you don't even matter. Because she wasn't mad at Kandi. She was mad at Cynthia. So...
And then my last thing I wanted to say is I am trying to. I have a love-hate relationship with Kandi because, like you said, she really doesn't give anything. So, like, at this point, she really kind of has fallen off for me for this season, especially. But one thing I've always looked about Kandi is she's always felt extremely honest. Like, at the end of the day on the show, I feel like for the most part, she's been one of the main ones trying. Her and Nene, which is why I feel like they never really got along, is because they're both so just honest people, which I really respect.
Yeah.
But Kandi is losing it for me because I'm trying to figure out how did the producer tripping over some equipment turn into her holding a producer and choking him.
Again, I told y'all Kandi was the puppet master, and notice how Porsha wanted to get her story straight with Kandi first before she even said any of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like it's more to it than just, you know, this is what you did and we didn't say what you did. It was like they were being strategic. Okay, Kandi and Porsha knew.
Waiting for Andy to say it or not. To bring up about the producer being hurt like that. I'm not sure if that's what they're waiting for. Right. But when they brought that up, Andy even was like, "Oh, huh?" Like Andy kind of seemed thrown off when they said about his tooth being knocked out, and they said that she was like choking him or something like that. They said that she was violent towards the producer. Yeah. But then we found out that he took over equipment. Like that's a very different story. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. That's a completely different story.
I agree. Well,
things can happen fast, and different people can have different perspectives, but. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. Yeah. I don't believe that was their perspective. So for that bullface lie to be told on Nene like that, that's dead ass wrong. I'm sorry.
Somebody asked me when is the sixth episode commercial premiere. I think it was 3 episodes. I think I think it's a 3-episode, 30 minutes a piece, which is like 18 minutes total each episode. It's premiering Sunday, I think. And that's Porsha's having a baby. But she's already had the baby. But we're going to go back in time and pretend that she's still pregnant and watch her have the baby. So, y'all going to watch it. Y'all don't have nothing else to watch since the Housewives not on.
Well, I do think that people think that Tanya would be good on Potomac. I actually think that Shamari would be good on Potomac.
You think Shamari would be what?
I actually think Shamari would be interesting on Potomac.
Okay.
A little bit more than Tanya. Tanya, watching her on Kandi's little, whatever her show was, Speak On It or whatever.
Tanya.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been corrected. It's 42 minutes a piece. It's 3 parts and it's 42 minutes a piece. It's an hour show. Thank you, Von Zipper.
I have to record it so I can fast forward to some stuff. It's boring. But, all right. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your call. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye. You said Michelle, Nene didn't either. Nene was the Grinch. Y'all just want Kenya was the Grinch because she wore the Grinch costume. Do y'all not see that? It's funny. Okay, caller 6266. Hello.
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. This is Jamel calling from Savannah. Well,
hi Jamel.
Now.
How are you?
It's been a long time. How you been? I haven't been
good.
on YouTube at all lately.
Oh,
well, Michelle. Huh?
I've been good. Good to hear from you.
That's good. Good to hear from you too. Good to see you too. Well, I was calling about Nene because I'm a big Nene fan, and I was just really surprised. To me, to your point, I feel like with them being very strategic, it seems like they were trying to get Nene off the show, in my opinion. And to me, Nene just seemed so overwhelmed. And I think with Andy, Andy was kind of not necessarily light on her, but I think he felt all of the energy being directed to her and basically kicking her when she was down. And I think that's why she was really shut down. She was very observant, and I think that's why she was like, wow, these people are really not my friends, because she was attacked from Cynthia, Porsha, she was attacked from Tanya, Eva, like everyone attacked her. And even, Marlo, I guess that's just her good friend, but Marlo's like, she always wants friends. And I really felt like that's why Andy wasn't really pushing her to the limit, because she was already there. So to me, it just seems as if they were really trying their best to get her off the show. I don't know. It's like, because Kandi really was the puppet master this season.
Kandi was the puppet master.
And I don't know. It's just, Kandi was the puppet master. And like, I don't know if they cut that part off, because Marlo was like, every time that girl comes around, you change. And I'm assuming she was talking about Kenya with Cynthia. Because Cynthia just seems like she has a closer relate. Well, she tries to put how it's portrayed is that her and Kenya had this really close relationship, but I don't really think they're as close as they put on for the camera, as we saw with Phaedra and Porsha.
I don't think they're as close either, because remember, Cynthia wasn't even invited to the wedding. So
exactly.
It's like, it's certain things that you see. It's like, and even Nene said it in one of her lives. She was like, I talked to this person all the time. We was traveling together. We were friends. And then she hear from Kenya once a month, and that's her best friend. Like, I get,
that's her best friend. And that,
so I can understand
that. Because as you know, I'm a Leo. That would make me feel away as a fire sign. Like, me and you talk every day. We are really close. But this woman who you really don't talk to and really don't know like that can call you, and it's like you're all up her ass. Because even Nene was like, if that were me, you'll be telling me, Nene, why are you doing that? And I completely believe that. And I think Nene was really hurt. And it's just so sad to see how they all came against her, because I'm a Nene fan. I'm just like, even like you said a few lives ago, you was like, are we watching the same show? Like, how could somebody not see that? Not necessarily. And
especially Eva.
It was betrayal. Like, Cynthia knew what she was doing.
Yeah, and remember when Eva flipped, like, mid-sentence, she was going in on Marlo because everybody was spilling her financial tea, and then she's like, no, but I'm really mad at Nene. It's like, wait a minute. Like,
you know what? I remember telling you, Michelle, like, when we first was like, I already have said that Eva was just not going to be. I like Eva, but it's just, it just really didn't, like, the reunion just seemed so forced. Like, she was like, I got to get my peach back. I need this check. So I'm going to follow the formula, and I'm going to attack.
And especially at the reunion, because you noticed throughout the season, she wasn't doing all that. But, here we are.
She wasn't. She was calm. And, she was Eva the Diva, and she was planning her beautiful wedding, which it was beautiful. Her beautiful family. But at the reunion.
Except when she went in on Marlo on that bus. Nah, she was in rare form, Marlo on the bus.
And, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. But, I'm kind of tired of Marlo, too. But another person that I did not really care for was Tanya. I'm not here for Tanya in this she seems very fake, as we saw, too, at the reunion. She just completely turned on Nene. Like, I felt like they all called each other, like, listen, we need to attack Nene, period. I feel like they really want her off the show. And, like, I mean, it was really sad to see how she was just so shut down, because usually Nene's iconic one-liners come from the reunion. Like, she's always prepped for the reunion. Every reunion, Nene is prepped. But this one, she just seemed so to herself, and she just seemed like completely over it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can understand, she even said she called to get that final scene done, which was a first ever. And then when they caught them on tape and everything, I can probably see her feeling some kind of way if this is somebody that you thought was your friend and you see it on tape. And then, like, when they was at the reunion, Cynthia still saying it's not what you saw, and it was like, but I saw what I saw, and you feel some kind of way. Like, I don't even understand why there was an argument in the first place. It's like, either you're gonna apologize for, like, trying to stab me in the back, or you not. And Cynthia, didn't, and that's where they are.
And it was, and also too, because I know you got a lot of callers, I'll talk forever, but even like with the Porsha thing, Nene had got her on that, so she was like, so I was behind you, and Porsha was looking convincing, and then she was just like, well, I don't know who pulled the belt. Then the unseen footage came, and it saw Nene coming out before Porsha.
Yeah, and they was everybody was laughing. Everybody was laughing when they was walking out the closet. Yeah.
And, it just really seems like they were really gunning, like, we got to get this hoe off the show. That's what it came across. Not calling Nene a hoe, but that's what it came across to me. But I don't know. It's just, and I agree with one of the callers when he was saying it's hard for new women, new housewives to come and adjust, because, like, if they don't do really good that first season, they're done.
Yeah, yeah.
And I really did like Shamari too, but I get what you're saying. I guess she just didn't get it acclimated with the women.
Right.
Yet. Yeah. I don't think no one gave her a chance. They said she couldn't dress. They said she was a drunk. So, I mean, how can you open up and try to secure friendships with people who are already judging like, she's not going to make it.
Right. And I don't even think she even had any one-on-ones with, like, Cynthia. I seen her with Porsha at one time. And
it's like Porsha, like the scenes she had, they were just overdoing her. Like even with the sit downs after the interview, like Porsha would not let the woman talk at all. Like, Porsha, everyone's like, she carried the show these last seasons, but I don't know. It's just like ever since Porsha threw Phaedra under the bus, I just haven't been the same, because even though people are like Phaedra this, Phaedra that, I loved Phaedra on the show. I really did love Phaedra on the show.
Yeah. And remember when Porsha was on that island, because it's like if she flipped on Porsha, on Phaedra, she'll flip on anybody. And so a bunch of the women weren't messing with Porsha, what was that, season 11 or 12, like right after Phaedra got fired. Was that 10 or 11? I don't know. But yeah, so it was just interesting. She got back in the fold or whatever eventually, but still it's like she had a way to go, because it's like everybody felt like if Phaedra was fired, she should have been fired too. If you gonna deliver the message, you just as bad as the messenger.
Right. And I really felt like Porsha should have been let go, because she was the one who said it. I mean, everything Phaedra did was behind the scenes. Porsha is the one who really perpetuated this rumor and brought it to the group and brought it to our attention of what was being said. But she was able to play it at the reunion, and just once again, all of them teamed up and attacked Phaedra, and you see what happened with Phaedra, her reputation, everything. But it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of getting redundant. I mean, hopefully, I know that it is a reality TV, so it has to be, drama this, drama that. But I just hated to see Nene get railroaded like that. Oh, and my last thing before I leave, Michelle.
Okay.
I don't know. How did you feel about that, when they brought up Kim? And Nene was like, they've been in talk. I was just saying to myself, like, How could you have this big argument with this woman who was really trying to come at you viciously? Again, Sheree and Kim coming together to attack you to get your position.
I think she kind of felt. I think she
all lax and be.
I think she kind of felt sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I think she kind of felt sorry for Kim, because even though I don't feel sorry for KKK Kim, I do feel like, you know, there's some truth to, you know, her racist abilities. Like, you know, she does feel a certain kind of way about people of color. You know, I've witnessed it. Yeah, and so, you know, I just feel like, but they also have a relationship with Kim. You know, they also do know her, but they also do know that she, you know, she thinks that way. So, you know, knowing that and then having somebody being like publicly, you know, labeled as that is two different things. So I feel like she probably just felt some kind of way, like, you know, let me just, you know, she cool, she whatever. I just know how to treat her.
It's just. Oh, and one last thing. I don't know. Did you see Bethany's comments about, like, you know, I guess she was like, Andy was asking her questions on what would happen live, and she was like, the women with Atlanta be like, you ratchet, let me hit my tracks, and, you know, they don't get to their reasoning of why they're ratchet. They just basically holler and scream and talk about your hair this, your hair that, basically trying to say they don't have substance. They just argue and scream, and they don't get anything resolved. A lot of people felt like that was problematic because of her caricatures of like the rolling the neck and calling it your tracks and stuff.
Sure.
And like, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, I'm sure it is problematic. I didn't see it though, but yeah. Oh
yeah, that was a big talk. I just want to say that. But Michelle, it was great. Oh, my last thing. I'm sorry, but
you done had a last thing 3 times. I got 3 people online.
I'm sorry. You know what? Let me go. I'm gonna keep tuning in, and
Thank you.
and I gotta subscribe to the Patreon.
All right, yes, because we be over there spilling all kinds of tea on the Patreon, honey. We be sharing sneak peeks of stuff too. So definitely. But thank you for calling.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to continue to watch. I'm so sorry I've been talking so much.
No problem. All right.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye. They're bringing Kenya back because, as Todd said, this season sucked. They need to shake things up. Okay, Sunkiss forever. 9675, you're on the line.
Hello, how you doing, Michelle?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I love your red glasses, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. I had to take them out, child. I was getting foggy up in here.
Well, this is my thing, and I see they're bringing Kenya back, and everybody questioned Marlo's job. What does she do to make her money? And I'm wondering, what does Kenya do to make her money? Because I haven't seen her business or anything other than that hair care stuff, and really, I haven't seen it in the stores or anything like that. So I'm wondering, how does she make her money? And every time you see her on Instagram, she always taking pictures of her and her baby, never her husband or anything like that. And again, what Cynthia did was really wrong. And I'm going to say this because I have experience in that. My mother, she told us about, she had a friend when she was younger. And that her best friend, set her friend up to come over her house. And when the girl walked in the house, she didn't know that the girl was in the house, and the girl hit her with an ice pick and killed her. And I always think about how when women set each other up like that, it was really, really wrong. And if Cynthia was Nene's friend, as they say, sisters, she would have never done that.
Yeah.
And everything. You don't invite someone's enemy to an event and don't tell them. And
right.
Cynthia and Mike Hill has been all on Instagram and this, talking about Nene, calling her that lady, that woman, and this and that. If you write in what you do, you wouldn't have to publicize it so much and everything. And everybody knows that Kenya cares about nobody but Kenya more or anything. And you know, Kenya daddy said Kenya was a snake.
Ooh. And
if I was Nene, what I would do, I would find Kenya's mother, and I would bring her mother on the show.
Now, that would be shady. That would be explosive. That would be like the highest rated episode yet.
Yeah, I would bring her mother on the show and everything, and she would be my best girl. She would be my best girlfriend.
Lord. And
everything, because what Cynthia did was really, really wrong. And Kenya's a snake in every way. She's not friend to anybody. And I see Porsha, Kiki, and Kaka and all these girls and everything. Okay, you winning right now. But Cynthia, Kandi, none of those girls are Porsha's friends.
Nope.
They are not Porsha's friends.
Not.
Bring Phaedra back. Because Kandi said if Phaedra come back, she's leaving the show. What is her relevancy on the show? Her husband hates the show. Todd talk about the show and everything. And I just don't understand it. And I would love to see Nene and Andy Cohen do something together because, I mean, you can tell their friendship is genuine.
Yeah, I think they're
But those
friends.
girls, I think if Andy would make an appearance on that show with Nene or they would do something together, it would really get big. Because I'm so sick of Porsha. I'm sick of Kandi. I'm definitely sick of, what's her name, the tall girl, Cynthia, and everything. They should have kept Shamari. And every time I see your alien go up, I think about Tanya Sam because she looked like an alien.
Oh,
and it's so funny.
Not 10, you look like an alien.
Look at that big old forehead. You know those aliens have a big forehead and a sharp chin.
Lord, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it like that.
Yeah, it just cracked me up so bad. But I hate what Cynthia and Kandi did and everything. And Kandi know what she was doing. Like you said, Kandi, she just, oh my God, she'll just do anything for the storyline because really, okay, Kandi have these business and everything, but truly, Kandi is boring. She has no storyline. She has no storyline at all. You look at what her mother did to Todd's mom. You can just say Mama George just about killed that woman. She worried that lady to death and everything. But when Todd get rid of Kandi, oh my God, it's going to go down because I know a woman in Atlanta right now that's with Todd. So I'm like, what is going on?
What's her name? What's her name? Who?
You know, Todd name is all over Atlanta.
What is it?
And everything. But you know what I wish Nene would do? I need
to know the lady name who with Todd. You going to be spilling tea? You need to spill it all. What's the lady name?
What? Everybody's talking about it. It's been all over the internet.
Give us a first name or something.
Look, I wish that Nene would bring some of those women on the show that Todd and Kandi are sleeping with because Kandi saying she's not gay. But you know what? In order for you to sleep with a woman with your husband, something is there. Why she can't bring a man to bed and Todd sleep with a man?
I don't know. What is the lady? You're not gonna give me the lady name. I need to look up this lady. So we need to talk to the lady.
It's it's just something floating around the street. I don't know if it's true or not. I can't say that it's true, but
So you saying allegedly?
Like
you saying allegedly? First you said his name all around these streets.
Allegedly. People do talk in these streets and everything. Okay. But I'm just so sick of Cynthia. And Cynthia has these big old man feet and these big old man hands. And I saw her on Instagram laying in the bed with Mike Hill. And I'm like, you know what? There's no way Mike Hill is going to marry Cynthia at all. No way. Mike Hill. And I wish Nene would bring Peter and his new girlfriend on the show and just shut the whole thing down.
I mean, I think that'll be good for Cynthia's storyline. Because if Peter comes back to that show in any capacity, even pretending, or if they gonna get back together, whatever the case may be. I already told y'all I felt like they ain't divorced anyway, but I'm gonna just keep my mouth closed. But because Cynthia keep having all these fictitious relationships. Never forget Will Jones now, and I feel like Mike is similar because she doing too much on social media. This is just my personal opinion. The views and opinions expressed by ATLien are ATLien's views and opinions. So yeah, I mean, if Peter was to come on, I think that would be good for Cynthia. That would give us a whole storyline. We'd be like rooting for them to get back together, all of that. So that may be what's going to happen next season. Who knows?
But you know what? Nene should have watched out for Cynthia because you remember when Mel and Cynthia and their mom went on Ayana, and Mel said Cynthia was very selfish and conniving and very sneaky. And Peter said it too, and everything. And Cynthia, I just don't understand. She put one of these bad pictures on Instagram of her with her bald head, no hair, and she looking like a guy. And I'm like, they always talking about hair. Look at Cynthia; she's not the best looking woman, and Kenya really needs to get that chin fixed. I
gotta go. I can't.
she really needs to get
Don't do it. Kenya is beautiful. Kenya is beautiful.
You know what? Kenya is beautiful from the nose up. Anything below the nose, it's below the mouth, she has to get fixed. And that's my word on that and everything. And where's Josh?
He at home. Go to his channel, Just a Superstar. He went live yesterday. Go watch it.
He did. Oh, okay. Well, I want to go to one channel. That's your channel and everything. Thank you. I don't even go. What is that lady name that drink that wine?
I don't know. Lil Boozy. We talked about her on the other channel today. Go watch that too. It's over on the Michelle Brown channel.
No, I'm not going to watch that because I love your channel.
No, it's my channel. I was just saying we talked about Lil Boozy on my other channel earlier today.
Oh, okay. Well, I just think Cynthia was wrong in every way. It was, even with Eva. What is her beef with Nene? I don't understand it. What is her beef? Because to me, Tanya was there, Marlo was there, and Nene was there. But the one that had the hideous smile on their face was Tanya Sam. She even brought up Eva's husband. Eva, he's an attorney. She was putting her little 2 cents in, but when it came to confront Eva, she ran and tried to cover her behind. And I'm like, Eva is so dumb and so stupid on the Ricky Smiley show and everything. She stayed punching lines at Ricky. Porsha better watch out because she's trying to steal her job.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for your input. You still didn't give us the tea on the lady and the alleged lady that Todd got in these streets, but email me and let me know.
It's something that you run across on the internet every now and then and everything. I'm not saying that it's true, allegedly, and everything, but good night.
And what was your name? People want to know who you are because they like your She hung up, honey. The tea lady that hung up. She didn't want y'all to know who she was. She said, click. Saray said, stop it. Stop what? I need to know. She making it up. So y'all keep talking about Todd being suspended. Why y'all think Todd suspended when this man don't work for that show? I just be laughing at some of these reports that y'all be coming up with. First of all, the show ain't even on right now. What is he suspended from? The commercials? What is he suspended from? Secondly, he has a right to speak how he wants to speak about the show, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. He is not a peach holder. Todd can say whatever the hell he want to say. Now, Kandi, that's a different topic, but Todd cannot. So, I mean, Todd can. So, Todd ain't been suspended. But, it's a good story if y'all want to believe it. It is a very good story. You said, ask the caller what she look like. You said it was media takeout. Okay, y'all. Y'all believe in media takeout these days? For entertainment purposes only. That's what media take. That's what we all here for. Don't believe me either, child. But I've been on for a long time. Hopefully y'all got y'all teacups filled with whatever you was looking for. Like I said before, Phaedra is not coming back. Take notes when it happens. If you say I'm wrong, let me turn it down. If you say I'm wrong, when what I said happens, comes to fruition, come back and apologize to me for doubting what I said. Okay? First, Phaedra is not coming back. Okay? Second, Kenya has a peach. Third, Shamari lost her peach. Fourth, Nene is in contract negotiations. She will probably be back with the peach. Fifth, Cynthia said she got her peach. Eva is coming back. I'm not sure if she got a peach or not. Marlo is a friend. She does not have a peach. Who else? Tanya is a friend. Yavana coming back as a friend. Come back and let me know if what I said came true or not. I just, and put down below who you think should not come back. Who you want to see on the show next season. I know all y'all keep saying Phaedra. Where is Phaedra? I don't know where Phaedra is. How do we know if your tea is credible? How about I got 10 years worth of credibility, Mr. Tone McNeely? Just Google me, baby. Just Google me. Straight from the A.com. That's how you know. Either accept it or you don't. Either accept it or you don't, honey. Just add up all the scores. And if I'm the closest to 100 that you know out there on these internet streets, you might want to believe what I have to say. You might just want to. I'm just saying. And everybody know me. Everybody in Atlanta know me, and I know everybody. Shoot. Thank you, Cutie Mac. You said Ty is handsome with that beard. Denise, is you the lady? Are you the lady that Miss T Spiller was talking about? I'm gonna tell Kandi. I'm gonna tell Kandi. You said bye. Bye, RHOA Hot Tea. Throw up your aliens. Shout out to Mima. Shout out to the squad. If you're a member of the Patreon squad, or not, if you just member of squad, put your aliens in the air. Join me on Patreon for, our tea spilling, sipping session. I was gonna go live on Patreon tonight. I don't know if I'm going live. I've been on live for 2 hours, child. I need a break. Honey. I came, I saw, I conquered. Actually, I've been on live for 3 hours if I count Patreon. Yes, squad is in the building. Look at all them aliens. Did y'all hear about the men's beards having more germs than the dogs? I heard that these men don't be washing their beards. Woo! But I digress. Shout out to Juno for moderating. C. Patterson for moderating. Robert from Twitter. Shout out to Robert. Saray, I see you. You said it's the weekend. I ain't getting no sleep. I don't never get no sleep. I'm about to call my friends back who was calling me while I was on the line. So I will see you guys later.